Let's do it. Hello, wrestling world, and welcome to Wrestling on the Rise, where we talk anything and everything wrestling. I'm your host, Rich Michaels, and on this episode, we got some clips and highlights from Lucha TO's BattleRock event from Lee's Palace. Plus, I also need to discuss an issue that happened at AAA's Triple Mania 25 this past weekend, and I got results of last episode's What Moves You and a new matchup to honor WWE's Mae Young Classic Tournament. All right, and since we're on the discussion of women's wrestling, so I need to bring an issue to your attention that happened this past weekend's AAA Triple Mania 25, and when Sexy Star applied an armbar to Canada's own Rosemary and refused to let go, even though Rosemary did tap out and the referee did try to stop her and pull apart. She kept on the hole, and now after that action, Rosemary suffered a tricep tear, bruising around her elbow, and also a dislocated shoulder. So I actually prepared a little statement that I would like to read to you guys. Personally, I am disgusted with Sexy Star's actions, and the whole wrestling community is outraged. There is no room or reason for this unprofessional, violent act that Sexy Star displayed. When wrestlers step inside the ring, they put 100% trust that their safety is ensured to wrestle and entertain us fans. I hope Sexy Star gets punished each and every way that is possible, and I hope the wrestling world does not trust her again. And we can always forgive people, but there needs to be remorse for the action, and Sexy Star has no remorse. So here at Wrestling on the Rise, we want to wish Rosemary a safe and speedy recovery. Now it's time for What Moves You. Last episode move was the double leg stomp, and with a commanding 82%, you guys voted Finn Balor is the master of the double leg stomp. I want to thank everybody who voted last week. I truly appreciate it. Now, for this episode to honor WWE's Mae Young Classic Tournament, I want to know who is the best women's champion. All right. So now the four competitors are Toni Storm, who's currently Progress Women's Champion and SWA World Champion. Asuka, who's the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion at 510 days. Sienna, who's currently Global Force Wrestling Unified Women's Champion. And Santana Garrett, who's BPW Heavyweight Champion, CWE Vixens Champion, PW 2.0 Women's Champion, Ring Warriors Bombshell Champion, and WOW Women's of Wrestling World Champion. Now, just remember, you guys can place your votes in the comments below or vote on Twitter and Instagram at Wrestling on the One, and don't forget to put the hashtag Wrestling on the Rise alongside of your vote. So, here's some wrestling events that's happening in September. NXT is coming to St. Catharines on September 8th, and they'll also be in Toronto on September 9th. And don't forget, Barrie Wrestling has their Back to School 4 on September 9th at 49 Ferris Lane here in Barrie. Also, NSW's Atomic Age is also on September 9th at 12 Addison Street South in Naval, Ontario. Then we got Rock Solid Wrestling Anarchy in Angus, which is also on September 9th at the Angus Rec Center. And also Alpha One Beyond to Compare is on September 10th at 235 Church Street in St. Catharines. Crossbody Pro Wrestling has their 1-year anniversary on September 23rd at 69 Agnes Street in Kitchener. And then for BCW, their inaugural event is on September 17th in Ottawa. And then Death of Hogtown is on September 17th at the Rock Pile, which is at 5555 Dundas Street West in Toronto. And for AWE, Absolute Awe is on October 15th at the Royal Canadian Legion number 58 in Hamilton. If anybody needs tickets, just message me and I'll tell you how to get them. So this past weekend, I was at Lucha TO's BattleRock event, and it was such an amazing show. I prepared some clips and highlights for you guys, so check them out. and a turn of shocking events, right? After the match, I caught up with one of the Super Smash Bros, Stu Greisen, and here's what he had to say. Hey, Stu, can I get a word from you?
About what?
What just happened there with the fraternity?
I got screwed, that's what happened. We won the belt, they stole them. That's what happened. We're champion now, we got nothing. No gold, nothing.
This time I know it's for real.
That was a great show, right? I mean, after the show, I got to shook hands with the super effing crazy. I mean, that's a moment that I will never forget. But this is the end of the show, so don't forget to vote for what moves you in the comments below or on Twitter and Instagram at Wrestling on the One. And don't forget to use the hashtag Wrestling on the Rise alongside of your vote. And don't forget to like the video or dislike it if you're a hater. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, if you're new to watching the show. And keep a lookout for a Facebook page I will be creating pretty soon. I will be posting that on my Twitter and Instagram account once it's made. So other than that, guys, peace. See you guys next week.